about 4 days ago, we cut our first cutting of alfalfa, and today it's finally getting dry enough to where we can bale it. And it needs to be, because tomorrow we have a 70% chance of rain, and we don't really want it to get rained on. And so we have 2 fields today that are getting raked, baled, and the bales are getting hauled off of them. My dad just finished the first one, and I'm gonna go meet him at the second one and take over. So there's a couple things I want to watch when I'm raking. Number one is how wide I have the rake set at. We got a V rake here, and I want to make sure that I'm getting both windrows, obviously. And I have this lever right here that winds it out or pulls it in together. And the closer you have it together, the less wear you have on your rake teeth. Because imagine if you're out like this, you're kind of just dragging your rake teeth across the ground. But if you have it more like this, they're rolling. And so I try to have it to where I'm just barely grabbing everything and taking as much stress off the rake teeth as possible. And the next thing is, I don't have to worry about this really today, is if I'm losing leaves or a lot of leaves. The reason I want to make sure I'm not losing leaves is because when the alfalfa gets drier, it starts, the leaves start falling off when you're working with it. And this is a big deal because the leaves have the highest digestibility, and they're more palatable, and also they have the most protein as compared to just the stems. And so the leaves are really important, and moisture is a thing that's really important when you're putting up alfalfa. This field's only about 20 acres, so it's not taking too long. Then after this, just probably do some stuff around the house, and just gotta wait until it dries out, and then we'll start baling probably around, well, we'll have to check the hay a couple times, maybe around 4 o'clock. Well, just finished up, so I'll put her into road mode and we'll get headed down and we'll stop up in the yard, probably get some lunch, and then just wait for the hay to dry out. When I pulled into the yard, Dad had the 4-wheel drive sitting out for me. He was thinking we could start tilling up our cornstalks, and depending on how much rain we get tomorrow, we could be planting beans pretty quickly. I was talking with my brother on the phone, and I felt it start pulling a little hard. Look back, looks like I'm plowing, so I'm just gonna try backing up. Hopefully get that unstuck. Hopefully I didn't wreck nothing. If I did, it's my brother's fault, that's for sure. So I backed up and that big pile went away, but now when I try going, this whole gang won't turn. All I have is this vice grip. So I think they're good at digging. right? Goodness gracious. It keeps piling up right there. I don't know why. It was going good, but it looks like I gotta clean it up or get out of here because it's too muddy. Oh, that was hot. Well, my dad's just leaving. He brought me some tools. We dug out for like, it was only like 10 minutes. It's like 90 degrees outside. So that's cleaned out. Actually, that one's starting to fill up, so I guess I'll have to hop back out. So I'm just gonna unfold it, clean that out, and then I'll get back going. Started building up in front of one of the front gangs, and so come back here, thing won't budge at all. And if you look in here, I don't know if you can see that, you can see the balls of the bearing. So that bearing completely broke. I know this was supposed to be a raking and baling video. Kind of turned into a tillage video, and then that bearing went out, and it kind of, I didn't take much or any video of us fixing this, but that bearing was shot. But we found a old bearing and put it in this old trunnion, and it looks like in about 20 minutes I'll be back to doing tillage. My dad is gonna go try to bale after we get this piece back together, and we're just gonna keep rolling. Well, she turns now. We replaced this bearing. Hopefully she holds up. I'm about 2/3 done with this field, and hopefully the rest of this video will be mostly about baling. As my dad's finishing this field up here, I'm gonna run home, do some quick chores around the yard, and that'll be about it for me. If you enjoyed watching this, I'm making videos all summer, so hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and keep checking it out. Thanks for watching.